Welcome back to another episode of Growth Digger, the show where we decode how technology, marketing, and smart business decisions fuel real growth. I'm your host, Taran Nandha, founder and CEO of Growth Natives. And today, I'm pretty excited because we're diving into something that's been buzzing across industries: Salesforce Einstein AI. And to help me break it down, we've got the perfect person in the room, or well, in the virtual room, Tushar Misri, our practice head for Salesforce at Growth Natives. Tushar, great to have you here.
Hey, Turn, thanks for having me. Always fun to be on Growth Digger. And yeah, Einstein AI is one of my favorite topics, so I'm pumped.
All right, let's warm this up. Everyone's heard the line: data is the new oil. But honestly, businesses are drowning in data. The challenge is converting it into something meaningful. And Salesforce claims Einstein AI is doing this at scale, like 200 billion predictions a day. That's huge. So let me start with a basic but important question. What makes Einstein AI special? Why is everyone talking about it?
Yeah, absolutely. And first, that 200 billion prediction stat is insane but real. Einstein is unique because it doesn't sit outside Salesforce, it's built inside the ecosystem. So instead of exporting data, training models, and buying separate AI tools, Einstein works natively on your CRM data. It uses machine learning, NLP, deep learning, all that good stuff. But the magic is in how easily it can analyze patterns and make predictions in real time without forcing teams to become data scientists.
That's a good point. AI tools are usually powerful, but too intimidating for most teams. Einstein kind of removes that barrier. And I guess that's also why the IDC prediction, the one about Salesforce creating a $2 trillion economic impact by 2028, doesn't sound crazy anymore. Let's zoom out a bit. AI as a concept feels huge right now, but when we talk CRM specifically, what's the shift we're seeing?
Great question. Traditionally, CRM is like a very organized storage box. You put customer data inside, you pull it out when needed. But AI flips that. Instead of saying, here's the data, go use it, Einstein says, here's what the data means, here's what might happen next, and here's what you should do. Think predictive scoring, forecasting, sentiment analysis. The CRM goes from passive to proactive.
Right, so you're basically turning a database into a smart assistant. Okay, now let's get concrete. What can Einstein actually do? Like, in simple terms.
Sure, Einstein really has three big muscles. Predictive analytics. This is where Einstein predicts what's likely to happen, which lead will convert, who might churn, what sales might look like, all based on historical data. Machine learning. It keeps learning and improving as more data flows in, so predictions become more accurate over time. NLP, natural language processing. Einstein understands text, emails, chats, case notes, and can pull insights out of them.
Love that breakdown, very simple and digestible. And what I find super powerful is the fact that all of this works across Salesforce: Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, the whole ecosystem. You don't need separate tools. I think people listening right now would be asking, okay, I sounds great, but how do I actually use it in my business? So let's bring some examples. Let's start with retail and e commerce, a space where personalization is everything. One, retail and e commerce.
Absolutely. In retail, Einstein is a game changer. Personalized product recommendations, demand forecasting, automated customer support using NLP. You can literally predict what a shopper is likely to buy next and automate 60 to 70% of common customer queries. Two, financial services.
What about finance? I know fraud detection is becoming a big AI topic.
Exactly. Einstein uses machine learning to detect suspicious patterns, transactions that look unusual, behaviors that don't match the usual customer profile. Plus, banks use Einstein predictive insights to assess risks for loans, investments, credit approvals. 3. Healthcare.
Healthcare is also huge. Any interesting examples there?
Lots. Predictive models for patient needs, automated appointment scheduling, even early intervention alerts. Einstein basically helps hospitals run smoother and respond faster. 4. Manufacturing.
And manufacturing?
Demand forecasting, supply chain optimization, predicting disruptions. Einstein helps reduce downtime and inventory waste. 5. B2B sales and marketing.
All right, this one is close to home for us.
Definitely, B2B teams love Einstein. Lead scoring, predictive segmentation, personalized campaigns, prioritizing hot opportunities. It helps sales teams spend time where it actually matters.
Let's be honest, implementing AI is not always smooth. What challenges do businesses face when adopting Einstein AI? Challenge 1, data quality.
Number 1, data quality. If your CRM is messy, your AI predictions will also be messy. Challenge 2, user adoption. Second, teams get scared of AI. They think it's too complex or it'll replace their job. Challenge 3, integration complexity. Third, integration challenges if systems are siloed. Challenge 4, cost. And lastly, the perception that AI is expensive.
But the solutions are pretty straightforward, right? Clean your data, train your teams, start with a pilot, bring in experts for integration. You don't have to do it alone. Let's give people something actionable. Suppose I'm a business leader listening to this and I'm excited. What's my first step?
I'll break it down into 9 simple steps. Define your objectives. Audit your data. Explore Einstein tools. Start a pilot. Customize Einstein to your workflows and train your team. Monitor and optimize. Scale across departments. Measure ROI and plan ahead.
That's a solid roadmap, very practical. We're heading towards the end of this conversation, but Tushar, before we wrap, what's one thing you want listeners to remember about Einstein AI?
I'd say this: Einstein isn't here to replace people, it's here to empower them. Automate tasks, give insights, help teams make smarter decisions. Once businesses experience that shift, they don't go back.
Well said. AI isn't the future, it's the present. And Einstein AI is probably one of the easiest, most business friendly ways to bring real intelligence into your processes. This was an amazing discussion. Tushar, thanks for sharing your insights. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
And to everyone listening, if you're thinking about implementing Einstein AI, optimizing your CRM, or just exploring what's possible, the team at Growth Natives would love to help you out. You're listening to Growth Digger. I'm your host, Taran Nandha, and we'll catch you in the next episode.